For the anointed class and overall public, I won't take up too much of your time. I will be bringing one verse out of the book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 1. Please bear with me. For the anointed class and overall public, I'm now in the book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 1. A mild answer turns away rage, but a harsh word stirs up anger. For the anointed class overall public, I'm going to go back over this verse one more time before I break it down. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 1. A mild answer turns away rage, but a harsh word stirs up anger. I'm about to now break this verse down into syllables for the anointed class overall public in the book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 1. This is King Solomon speaking. A mild answer turns away rage. A mild answer turns away rage. Whenever you encounter with a hot-tempered individual that's hot-headed, that doesn't think before they act things out or think things through thoroughly, and they want to fight with you, whether it's in words, with their fists, with their body language, with the way that the type of bad energy that they exude from within towards you. A mild answer turns away rage. Always remember this. A mild answer turns away rage. Mild meaning it's very gentle, it's very kind, it's very humble, it's very meek, it's very loving, it's not severe, it's not harsh, it's not strict, it's not unloving. When a mild answer is given to a rageful reply or question, see, someone that's raging, they're raging out of anger, meaning they have no control over their emotions, their feelings, or even their thoughts. They lost all control, whether it's an animal or human being, and they're ready to attack with this violent type of anger, which is rage. It's real violent, and they're ready to attack. They're not being reasonable. Always remember this though. A mild answer turns away rage. Mild means severe and kind. Even when that violent anger is exuded and projected towards you, you can always give a mild answer or reply to that rage with being kind, with being gentle, with being meek and humble, and not showing on that same type of energy or giving it off that same type of aggression that comes from rage. Once I thank your opponent in a more mild, gentle way that's kind, then that mild answer that you give to that rageful question will simmer the fire, will put out the fire, eventually turn it away from you because you gave a mild, sensible reply. And this is the end part of that verse. But a harsh word stirs up anger. But a harsh word stirs up anger, which is true. A harsh, which is severe, which is very disrespectful, unloving, unfeeling, it stirs up anger because that individual that you're giving that harsh word to would feel disrespected, would feel unloving, would feel unkind. They would feel not looked at or looked on in their best way that you see fit for them to see, even for themselves, that they're not able to see within themselves. Don't let this go over your head, people. When you give a harsh word to an individual that doesn't know how to think outside the box or view themselves as someone that's confident and have a high level of respect for themselves, these type of individuals will go off into anger because they're not looking at it in your point of view or from your perspective. They're only looking at it from theirs. So they'll feel disrespected. For an individual that knows themselves, know their worth and value, and is also high, when a harsh word is given to them, they won't take it personally because they know that it's coming from the individual that doesn't have confidence, that has low self-esteem. Vice versa, when giving it to an individual with low self-esteem, have no confidence, they'll be angered by the word. So y'all get a chance to anoint the class and overall public, please go in the book of Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1. That's the book of Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1. And when you encounter this type of anger or rage, please try to give a sensible, mild reply. And at the same time, when a harsh word is thrown at you, at the same time, keep your wits about yourself and don't go off. Always be in control of your emotions. When you're in control of your emotions, then you're in control of the whole situation outside of you. I love all y'all. Take care. And please go to the book of Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1. Peace.